Cancer, welcome back, Cancer. This is So True You Tarot. This is going to be that intimate sexual tarot reading for the month of January 2021. So thank you so much for all the likes, all the positive comments, Cancer, and all the new subscribers. You know, I truly appreciate it. Thank you for all the people that have stuck with me on this tarot journey since I started. I thank you so much. You know, you could have been anywhere, Cancer. You could be watching anybody video, but you chose to watch mine, and that is truly appreciated. And you chose to stick with me, and that is definitely appreciated. So thank you again. We just gonna go ahead and get started, Cancer. We're gonna find out where this energy is at for this month. One more shuffle, and let's see where the sexual energy is at. All right, Cancer. Let's see what's happening in January. I'm gonna take a quick sip. First card I'm getting. First energy is balance is off. Sexual balance is off. This is Temperance. So Cancer, there's some sexual balance that's off. Somebody might not be feeling like they're getting sexually pleased in a relationship. They may feel like they're not getting enough sex. Somebody feel like they want to go under the table. You know what happens when people don't get pleased on the table? They go under the table, Cancer. That's what they do this. Now, not everybody feel this way, Cancer. There are some people that don't need sex. They don't need it. They don't need it. I feel bad for them people. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Some people need sex to be balanced out, okay? So I'm talking to those people that need sex to balance out, you know, their life so that they could go on ahead and keep working, pouring coffee for that ungrateful lady over there. I'm just saying, you know. But there's definitely somebody here starting off in January that feel like, you know, their sex life is off balance. And which is interesting is the card right next to it is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And somebody, like I said, somebody wanted to walk, somebody was willing to go under the table. You know, maybe they just was done. This is 10. It's like the 10 is the end. That's what I feel like. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This was two people that maybe was done with each other sexually. Like it was just enough. Maybe they just was done with the lies, was done with the talking, the cheating. There's just this feeling here like she don't want to be here no more. She'd rather be cooking, rather be baking cake. He want to, you know, he'd rather be watching football. Like neither person wanted to be in this relationship. Maybe somebody decided that, you know, they was ready to walk away. Like maybe somebody decided to walk. The sex was off balance, everything off balance, everybody bored. You know, it just was too much. So somebody could have definitely walked away from a relationship like this in January. And if you haven't walked away, you could be thinking about walking away. Or if you're not thinking about walking away, both of you are thinking about going under the table, like getting sex from somewhere else. That's the energy I'm picking up here. And I don't think it even got nothing to do with finances. Like it's not the finances that's, some people it's finances that causes problems. This is just both of y'all not, I think, communicating, or they're not communicating, or they're just not happy no more, basically, is the energy that I'm getting, okay? So this energy on the right I got is, this is justice in the reverse. You know, so somebody feel like they're not getting their justice, like justice is being held back. They want justice for a situation, maybe the way they feel, justice for their feelings. I just feel like somebody feel like they not getting justice, not yet. Like justice is not happening fast enough. And justice is about balance too. Somewhere the scales is not balanced. Somebody feel like maybe they put in a lot in this relationship and they're not getting what they want out of it. They're not getting no sex, or they're not getting, you know, they don't feel like they're getting their fair share. Somebody feel like something is uneven, especially with these scales, with temperance, with judgment. I mean, with justice in the reverse. Somebody not, and it's going to be a minute before you feel like you get that justice. That justice ain't just going to show up tomorrow. You know, things got to line back up. Whoever feeling this way, like for that justice to happen. You know, you want instant satisfaction, instant justice, but I don't know if you're going to get instant justice, you know, because we got somebody ready to stop arguing about, this is the Five of Wands in the reverse. Like they're tired of arguing about a futile relationship. Like this person, like y'all arguing and y'all still having sex. Like whatever we arguing about, it's not changing anything. Like they argued about the same old. It was futile because y'all end up still having sex, or the sex doesn't change anything. Like nothing is changing. Everything is still the same. But we arguing about it. We are that arguing energy here. Arguing about not enough sex. Arguing about who you was having sex with. Arguing about whatever, lying about whatever, but we still have sex, but it wasn't the sex we wanted, or it's not changing nothing. I don't know. It's just a lot of unhappiness in this relationship. It's just a lot of back and forth. And I feel like there's a lot of arguing and somebody ready to walk away. Somebody tired of it. Somebody don't want to argue no more. That's the energy I'm picking up here. All right. And it's a heavy energy. I almost feel like that type of energy almost taking over the whole reading. That's what I feel like. Okay. It's just trying to take over the whole. This energy is just toxic and it's too much. It's a whole down depressive type of energy here. Okay. Somebody ready to walk away. It's over. It's over. Is what it is. You know, this is death in the reverse. Somebody trying to hold back death. They want to keep a relationship that's dead. This relationship is dead. Let that go. That holding that back is holding on a very depressive energy around you. I don't know who this is, but while you holding back all this arguing and all this heaviness and trying to hold on to something that's gone and dead and gone, you got to let that go. And if you didn't let it go, maybe you decided to let it go because this isn't a reverse. But I don't feel like somebody ready to let it go yet. I feel like you still holding on to something that you know is dead and gone. Cancer. This is done. You can't bring this back. This is heavy. There's nothing left to bring back. You gonna bring back a skeleton head, a dead head? I don't think so, Cancer. There's somebody else for you, Cancer. I don't know if this is the one for you. I'm just gonna put it like that. What you holding on to, this relationship, there's not nothing there to hold on to but arguing and heaviness, death. All right. Start with this energy on the left, and I got the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So like walking away from somebody that just like really didn't have time for sex. Like this is a sex reading, and this reading is basically talking about what's happening. I just feel like this relationship is talking to you, Cancer, or it's talking about you or about someone relating to you. This person walked away or is leaving because the relationship, they could not get no sex. You may not feel that way, Cancer. You may have your own feelings about this, but this person felt like they was not getting no sex. Like all you did was work. Sex was never really in a picture, and I don't know why. That's what I'm getting. That's the energy I'm getting. This person tried. She naked, butt ass naked. She tried to get sex, Cancer, but you was just tired. And I feel like somebody decided to walk away from that. They don't want to keep trying to get sex from somebody that's not trying to give it back in return. All right. That's what I feel, Cancer. Energy I'm getting for January 2020. Now the energy underneath that card is the 9 of Swords. Surprise. I feel like you stopped something. You stopped something before it caught up on you. That's what I'm picking up here. It's in the reverse. So I feel like instead of this surprise coming to you, like you being caught up in something, Cancer, that you wasn't expecting, and it could have been your own doggone feelings. But I do feel like, Cancer, somebody walked away from something that would have been like completely taking them off guard. That shadow would have crept up on this person so fast, or on you, that you wouldn't have seen it coming. You'd have been so caught up in everything else that's going on in your life, Cancer. You wouldn't have seen this thing happening. But with this being in the reverse, I feel like you avoided a situation. You avoided a situation from happening because you was able to see clearly. You was able to refocus clearly and see what was happening. So you was able to avoid something happening where you were caught you off guard, basically. All right. Now you got to make a decision, Cancer. Now you got a bold decision to make about this. That's probably what you was trying to avoid in the whole meantime. But now you got a bold decision. And it is a bold decision, Cancer. It's a bold decision. 3, you got to take some kind of action here with these 3 wands. Okay? Decisions are action. Action. You got to take action. If you want something you want, then you're going to have to take action. Whatever that. And that action will make. Listen, Cancer. It's going to affect somebody. I think you're trying to make the best decision that's not going to affect none of these wands. Like, is everything still going to be the same? But that's not going to happen. One decision is going to affect everything around it. It is. And you know that. We're going to start with this energy at the bottom. All right. Cancer. You need to go on ahead because you missing out on some soulmate sex. This soulmate sex right here, Cancer. This 2 of Cups. This that yin and yang in the bedroom. The yin and yang of sex. Like 2 people equally yoked. Like, yo, like you don't find this kind of sex. Cancer, you don't find this kind of sex all the time. Sometimes, you know, it be uneven. You know what I mean? Everybody don't sex the same. But I do feel like this, Cancer, like this person is like, y'all put each other to sleep. Soulmates, each other cup fulfilled. Y'all fulfill each other's cup sexually in the bedroom. So whoever this is, enjoy this. This the 2 of Cups type loving right here. 2 of Cups sex. Now I got the Emperor in the reverse. So there's a dominant energy here. It could be male. It don't have to be, but it feel male. That's feeling like, you know, he don't feel like himself. He don't feel like he got his strength. I don't know what happened. You know, maybe somebody took advantage of him at a job, or somebody younger, he let him in and they took advantage. But there's this feeling here like he just don't feel like he got his strength, you know. And sometimes things happen, you know. Sometimes people do take advantage, especially advantage of you, Cancer. For one, you got a lot of energy. Your energy speaks for itself. Some people want your energy and they will take advantage of you, not just because you got money. People want energy. Energy is power. Knowledge is power. People after stuff like that. And they're vampires that'll be willing to get it from you. So I do feel like something happened to a particular Cancer here, and he could be feeling like he don't have his strength. Something happened. This relationship could be over, but he feel like he don't got his strength. But you do. You still the emperor, even if you don't feel like the emperor right now. All right, you starting off the new year feeling like you're not strong enough to make it, but you got this. You got this, Cancer. All right. Now we got the 7 of Pentacles. So Cancer, sex is good with this person. All right. Sex is good, but something that's not good in this relationship is them lies about that money. Them lies about that money, Cancer, that's not good. This person right here is lying. This person in shadow completely not being honest either about how they make money, what job they have, how the money come in. And here's the thing, you lying to yourself, Cancer. Them shadows cross your body too, which lets me know that you may not be being honest completely about how you spend money, or that you know that the money not right. Y'all finances not good, but the sex life is good. So there's definitely an issue here when it comes to a sexual relationship that involve money. Okay. So small lies turn into big lies, Cancer. Okay. We're going to start with the energy at the top. Cancer. We got the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Cancer had their eyes open in January. I will say this. I always get these 2 cards that came in. I always get the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. And when they tend to come in, they rarely come in reverse. But when they both come in, they both rarely ever come in reverse at the same time. So I do feel like, Cancer, you really got your eyes open when it comes to this person. This is the 9 of Wands. This is my watch your back card. Like, even having sex with this person, even though the sex with this person was good, she watching her back, Cancer. So you need to watch your back. That's all I would have told you. This is my watch your back card. Not saying the sex is bad. I'm just saying there's something here you need to see. With this being in reverse, I feel like you are able to see this thing coming before it happened. If you pay attention, you was already able to avoid something else you had to make a decision about. You was able to avoid like something bad happening by, I think, walking away from somebody that you really didn't walk away from. But I almost feel like you're trying to go backwards a little bit. Like, it's like, but maybe if I go back, like, it's not going to be that way. It's almost like maybe if I just go back and sleep with them, like, it'll change everything and they'll look at me differently. There's this weird go back type of feeling. Don't go back. You see that this is not working out, Cancer. You see that this person is not everything you thought. Something you see already that you don't need to be surprised about, but I almost feel like you almost need it to happen. You need it to happen to you for you to believe it type energy here. All right, Cancer? Now, the next card I got is the Hanged Woman in reverse. So maybe you made a decision. You're not going to keep being in a stalemate. Like, somebody made a decision either, I guess, which way you want to go. Cancer, you going to go left or right? I guess you made a decision. Like, you're not going to hang around no longer in that middle ground. All right? So you started off the new year with a decision made. No longer being a Hanged Woman. Not going to be used, and not going to have somebody use you, and you're not going to use nobody else. That's how I'm feeling like my Cancer is feeling in this new year in January. Okay? So now the last card I got, Cancer. The last card is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So we could have walked away from somebody that had money too. Like, this person could have been financially well off. Either they walked away from you, you walked away from them. But this person had, it wasn't even about the money. That's the thing. That's the reason the money show up. Because some people stay for money, walk away because of the money. Like, this wasn't money. I don't even think money was the issue. I think you walked away from somebody that had money, but you had to leave because there was something that you saw that wasn't right. It would have been a good financially stable relationship. It's just, it wasn't a real relationship. That's what I'm getting. With this King of Pentacles being in reverse, it's like walking away from somebody that could have financially held you up. You could have financially held them up. They could have financially held you up. But Cancer, I feel like it just wasn't worth it anymore. Somebody had to walk away from it. The money it didn't play a part in what you saw. Okay. And I guess it's not meant for us to know what you saw, but whatever it was, they walked away from this. And it was a hard decision. That's how I feel, Cancer. Not going to relate with all the Cancers. But for the ones that it did, thank you. All right, Cancer, because we're going into the new year, I figured I'll go ahead and do a quick read from the Journey of Love angel reading. I'll give everybody a message. I'm just going to shuffle and I'll read one card. I'll try to read slow because I do speak fast and I do read just as fast. So I will try to slow myself down so that you can get the message. Cancer. One more shuffle. It's time to pick my card. It's in the reverse, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to read it. It's such a beautiful card. This is called Heart Fire. Beautiful. Let's find, it's card number 1, 2. Number 1, Heart Fire. So that's the first card in the deck. Heart Fire. All right, Cancer. This is your message. Passion is igniting within you. It is not a time when things will remain still, even if the change is only sensed as subtle stirring underneath the surface of things. Even if slow at first, passion will unfold from within your heart, soon to be burning bright like a sun unrestrained. You are learning how to ride waves of passion through eruptions of heat and descent into coolness, bearing the absence of fire only to realize it is returning to you again. Ride its waves, knowing that passionate bliss will always return to a heart that is on fire with love for life. The coolness allows us to experience the heat. Once you realize that the fire emerging from within you will ebb and flow, you will trust in its presence. You will realize that whether your passionate fire is obvious, drawing you into life, or dwelling quietly within, gaining power from the deepest sources of your being, soon to rise once more, it is consistent in your heart. Accept the fire of your heart and know that this is how you are meant to be, on fire with love for all that is. This oracle brings a message for you. Trust the passion and the fire of your heart to guide your decisions now. What would make you feel most alive? Choose that. If you are feeling a lack of genuine passion in your life, take comfort that it is an awakening in your own heart now, bringing something that has been long in rest back to life. Life unfolds in wondrous ways, and time together fills the days with unexpected gifts beyond our wildest dreams, like open hearts as feelings start to face the longing when we part. Our souls know this is more than what it seems. In gratitude, I offer prayer with thanks for this love so rare, asking guidance on this sweet sojourn. The answers come in tears that flow, emotions raw, and smiles that show. Becoming one is worth the wait until I can return. That is beautiful, Cancer. Thank you so much again, guys, and I do hope this resonated with some of the Cancers that was watching the video. And I'm going to see you guys next month. Bye, guys.